Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of New York Undercover, okay, if you will. Today we talking about old P. Diddy, baby, old Sean Puffy Combs, okay, Mr. Love. So we're gonna be talking about him because he got so many allegations coming out about him, left to the right, right to the left, girl, from up under the table, from up under the bed, from stuck in the closet to outside the closet, baby. A girl on the roof of the New York Empire Building. It's a lot going on over here with him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull some cards on Sean P. Diddy Combs because I can't keep up with the allegations. I cannot. Okay, every time I turn on the TV, it's a new one. Every time I open up the Google News, it's another one. It's like it's another one, baby. Okay, so we can do a remix on him right now. Now the thing about him, he always gave out shady vibes, aka hence the shades that he always wear. Girl, New York don't got that much sun, and most of the time you have them shades on at night. So I don't even know why the shades are there. Because the shades are covering up his shadiness, aka the eyes to the soul. Because when you look him dead in his eyes, you can just definitely tell something ain't right. A screw is definitely loose somewhere. Okay, because this eye right here is smaller than that eye. It's a screw loose in that one, baby, and it's too many screws in that one. So we're going to jump into a reading. Now, when it comes to New York, New York has had a lot of people coming out with allegations. I don't even think Jamie from New York, or is he? He got allegations that went on in New York. I don't know if New York has some type of what did y'all have over there to make the city come out with this new act that no matter what the statutory limit on your allegations, you can come out with it. They extended it. Girl, what was going on in New York that they had to do that? Okay, which I'm glad they did because a lot of women finally came out the last week of the act. It's like, girl, how long did the act last? Just 30 days? Because everybody coming out in the last week, and I get it. Okay, P Diddy got a history of getting rid of people allegedly that stood in his way, and not even in a massive way because he been standing in people's ways of making their money and careers for many years, and nobody did nothing to him. So, and then they say no, he got $1 billion and then everybody's scared of him. Okay, and I don't understand that. But I never said I like P Diddy. I never said I hated P Diddy. I actually like all the artists that came out under the Bad Boys record label, and so that kind of made me feel like maybe I like P Diddy. And then I used to watch the show that he had making the band. I like that. I saw Dunny in real life. Dunny's so cute in real life. It was just like it was like in my mind I like Diddy, but like I tell y'all, me saying I like somebody, especially a celebrity, just really mean I like the art that comes up under the umbrella, okay? And so I liked all the artists, and he clearly didn't pay them nothing, and they still kept quiet on him. So he had some type of power in New York. Now my experience when it comes to New Yorkers, honey, I mean, excuse my language, honey, but it's just like New Yorkers can be too much for me, okay? And not in a good way. It's like they can get on your last nerves to the 10th degree. Now, listen, I'm from the South. I may not live in the South now, but I spent majority of my life in the South, especially in Atlanta. And they would come into town and then they will New York you to death. New York this, New York that. We don't do this in New York. New York the greatest. New York got the flavor. New York. It's like if you say New York one more time, I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you literally up these southern streets. I'm telling you. And they the only people I know that will make you want to do that to them. And then they will keep on talking, talking, talking until you get aggressive with them. Then all of a sudden, oh my bad, yo, my bad, my bad. It's like no, you about to get to stomping, and somebody about to stomp you in they Timberlands, but I'm about to go put on a pair of Timberlands just to stomp you in. Allegedly, girl, allegedly. But they can be so annoying to me, and I naturally did like them at first. Okay, I remember the first New York I met when I was a teenager, and I thought he was cute. He had moved into the neighborhood, and then he just New Yorkers to death. That I like. I don't think I feel New Yorkers. Okay, and it's one thing to love your city, but if you love your city so much, why are you here? Okay, that's why I always used to ask them, why are you here? Because the only people I know that love their city and town as much as New Yorkers are New Orleans people, and I love New Orleans people because honey, unless you go to New Orleans, you won't even meet them sometimes. They'll probably come visit every once in a while, then they go right back to New Orleans. They love everything about New Orleans so much that they stay in New Orleans. And the only reason that I ran into a lot of New Orleans people in Atlanta was because of Katrina. So they pretty much was forced out. But New Orleans people, I love the way they talk. Okay, they still are humble people. They cool down to earth. And even though they love New Orleans, but they don't New Orleans you to death. Okay, you just feel almost a sense of pleasure of knowing them. Not New Yorkers, not New Yorkers. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all from New York, y'all definitely understand. If you done came to the South with your New York state of mind, you've been told this, okay? Because we definitely not to the point that we keeping a secret from you. You've been told this. So now when New York, you meet somebody in New York that's in Atlanta now, they don't lead with that New York stuff, okay? They'll probably say, I'm from Staten Island, I'm from Buffalo, I'm from this, I'm from that. Yeah, they know better than just to come out and just say New York, because it's just automatically like, nah, a switch just go off in our head and we just get annoying. Now listen, Southern people can be somewhat annoying too, but the thing about Southern people is we lead with our humility. We lead with Southern hospitality, okay? And we lead with we're very humble people, okay? Now, yes, we like to look good and we dance and we bops and do all that thing. New Yorkers think they too cool to dance. It's like, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go, baby. Okay? But enough of my rant, girl. I just had to get that out because we're talking about New York, and I feel like New York is burning right now. Okay, it ain't Mississippi burning no more. It's New York burning. A lot is coming out about the people in New York and how they have been doing people. It's like New Yorkers don't even like New Yorkers. Y'all love to tell each other F off. But then y'all come down to the South and then talk about how much y'all love New York. New York this, New York that. I mean, what really irritates me is like in Atlanta, if a snowflake come down in Atlanta, baby, we gonna close down the city. Okay, we close down the city, and it's understood we ain't coming to work, we ain't doing nothing. We finna go to the grocery store, we finna stock up, and only one flake came down, and that's probably the only flake that we gonna see. Don't worry about that, New Yorkers. They always talk about, if I was in New York, we'll be doing this. New York, we'll still have to do that. New York. It's like, shut up. Shut it up. Okay? Don't say New York again. Whew. Let me calm my blood pressure down, honey. But we're here for Diddy, okay? We're here for Diddy today, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay? So we're going to get into it because right now there's a lot of allegations coming out about this New Yorker, honey. And I can already tell you I believe it. I can already tell you I can believe it. Okay? I don't want to be biased, but baby, if stomping on your nerves was a person. But we're going to pull some cards and just see what these cards got to say about Diddy, because at this point, girl, what can my cards tell you that you don't already know and feel in your heart, okay? So we're going to see what these tarots have to say about his allegations, his multiple allegations. And I'm glad that the women or the men, honey, because the men know they were complaining not too long ago, but now all of a sudden they silent. But then a lot of men came out trying to support him because they know they probably got some stuff that's hidden in the closet that need to be out too. So don't worry. If you're speaking on New York, not New York, if you're speaking on Diddy in a positive way, honey, I might have to pull on you. Just see what's in your closet, baby. So let's see what these cards have to say about Diddy, what we need to know about these allegations. Let's go. Divine Angels giving the best cards from this deck to describe what's going on with Diddy and these allegations. Okay. Is this man being set up? Okay. Is he an innocent, sweet New Yorker? And everybody getting it wrong? Or, honey, is he contributing to the burning of New York? Let's get into it. All right, honey. So, what we have here, girl, we got the Temperance card, okay? Money restrictions, and it seemed like he was dipping his toe in everything, baby. Testing the waters. Now, the thing about this card, the Temperance card, to me, every time I see it, I think of somebody trying to move forward and balance out cups. He got cups, he's switching back and forth, the emotions, pouring them back and forth, testing the waters. And it got to the point that I guess the more money he got, more problems, if you will. And it seems like he was always dipping his toe and testing the waters. But it's a past that comes with this card as well. And the past that comes up, sometimes you can feel bad for somebody who has a past. But then it's like they go so far and they dip their whole foot into the pond. And it's like, nah, I can't feel sorry for you no more. But It seems like that, the Temperance card and the Cups, he was trying to balance out some things. Now, whether he's trying to balance out his good with his evil, or balance out his past, I don't know, or putting his trauma on other people. But this Temperance card is here, and it speaks about some type of money restrictions. Next, we got the Hermit. It speaks about loneliness, unattached, soul searching, needing time alone. Okay. But soul searching. So where is his soul, girl? Did he sell his soul? Now that's a good question. Because if he's soulless, then that's a demon. So he's just walking around here doing demon activities. And it seems like it was a battle right here. And now at this point, he done came from a trauma past. And maybe he's trying to balance things out. But then once you got to get to the point you soul searching, and then you're not even doing this soul searching with this card, because I don't really read in reverses, but I do notice when the cards do come out in reverse. And so I do pay attention to that. So soul searching to the point that he sells his soul to the highest or lowest bidder, and then he trying to recoup from his own people. Because sometimes you see this a lot, and I definitely seen it a lot in the South, that they will hire somebody that looked like P. Diddy to run a department that looked like P. Diddy, so that he can pretty much treat them in a kind of way, and then the company will be like, well, your manager is P. Diddy's and he's black, so we can't be the R word, we can't be this, because, and then but you know for a fact that you put him ahead of that department so that you give him orders so that he can go back to that department and treat them like crap. So it's almost like, honey, I don't know who he sold his soul to, but it seemed like he's searching for it. Okay, and feeling loneliness, and then very much unattached. So if he's not even attached to his own soul, baby, he definitely not worrying about yours. Okay. And then we got the blindness on with the Two of Swords. It speaks about peace and harmony. But you need to take those blindfolders off and reassess the situation that's going on. And you got these swords here, and you're swinging these swords, but yet you can't even see. So it's very much loose screws, but at the same time, it seems like his intention wasn't so bad. He just came from a past, or maybe he's treating people the way that people treated him. But the soul is empty in the middle, and that's a problem. But then you put on the blinders, or aka the shades, so you won't even have to deal with it. But yet you're still swinging those swords every which way to so-called protect yourself, but at the same time, those swords also can speak of truth, okay? And you can be swinging them, trying to manipulate people to hide the truth, okay? And then it's always talking about a situation at hand, whether it's at hand to you, or a situation that you're trying to, like the swords are crossing his chest as if he's trying to protect his chest. But baby, ain't no soul in there, so what are you protecting? Talk to me, Diddy. So let's go ahead and pull some cards real fast from the astrology deck to break this down a little bit. So what's going on with this Temperance card? So it seems like everything around him ruled about money. It's that dollar bill, y'all, So it seems like there was some type of money restriction at the beginning. And maybe he had to do some strange things for a little piece of change. Okay, testing the water, dipping his old toe into things, baby. Okay, maybe somebody dipping their toe into him, allegedly. But let's go ahead and get into it, because it's like right now he's trying to play the victim here, and then, but if you got caught up with somebody that's soulless, it's not that he's not in control. It's because he put those shades on and he still go out and do this stuff. But it's almost like it's some type of redemption. Okay, but go do that to the people who did it to you. But it's like he's given control over a certain department, aka the black community, so he can do it there. But he done piss somebody off somewhere, I feel. Okay, and now to the point that he need to watch his back, like people used to have to watch their back around him. So let's get into it. Give me more about this Temperance card here for P. Diddy and his allegations, honey. Okay, a lot of cards just turned over here. And we're going to go ahead and take all of them. And then we don't need no more. Okay, so we got that old Jupiter, baby. Expansion. Okay, it speaks about enthusiastic, optimistic, generosity. Rolling that dice, if you will. The dice is being rolled. You're on this Ferris wheel. So it seems like things probably were exciting. Okay, somebody gambling here. We got the rainbow here. Rainbow Coalition has entered the building. Hello. And then, but it speaks about this card right here. It speaks about benevolence, beliefs. Okay, maybe his belief system had changed. Okay, hence to this soul searching situation here. It also speaks about positivity, travel, lectures. I wonder who's lecturing him. Foreign culture, something that's new to him. Okay, but he in New York, he understands that New York state of mind. Teaching, something that he may have learned. Chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, pilgrimage. Okay, now you know what the people did to the pilgrims. I don't even quite know who the pilgrims are, but I just know I heard the story of Thanksgiving. And then potential. So it seems, again, it's still giving me that energy of you've been hired to do a job, but your job a little low down and dirty. It's not the description that you saw on Indeed, baby. It's that description that you got when you got into the back office, and they explained it to you. And then with this rolling of the dice, it was a gamble. And you know what happened when you play crap, girl. Who do you ever win? If you win, the people who lose won't let you lead the game properly. So you gotta pretty much pick up your money and run. That's usually how a dice game ends. It's never a peaceful way of leaving. It's not like, okay, guys, that was a great game. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. None of that, baby. It's all about shoot that last dice, grab your money, go. And when I say go, I mean foot it up out of there, baby. Go from 0 to 100 miles per hour, if you will. All right, let's move on. Then we got moons. Okay, that moon energy, which means the freaks come out at night, baby. This is feelings, emotions. These are cycles. These are secrets. These are things that happen at the fall of night, shallow work. But it also speaks about instincts, nurturing. So somebody that he was either. Now this is, I see a two-way street with Diddy. I see him being taken up under somebody's wings and did a certain type of way. And then it got to the point that he started taking people up under his wings and doing them a certain type of way. This is the cycle. This is the cycle that I speak of that keep on going. Okay. It ain't a gift that's keep on giving. Okay. And not in a good way. Shout out to Usher. But next we got home, family, conditioning. Okay, almost like grooming. I do see him being conditioned. Okay, and who is his mama? I might need to do a reading on her, but I don't know, honey. I need to wait for them to lock up Diddy first, then I can jump on Mama Combs. But for now, baby, we're gonna just stick with him. Okay, so we got home and family and conditioning. It's something that he may have learned from home, family, just like Usher mama. It's like, Usher mama, why did you drop Usher off at this grown man house? Justin Bieber mama, why did you drop Justin off at this grown man house? And then now I want to ask Mama Cone, who did you drop Diddy off with? Okay. But we got a femininity. Ooh, okay. Dropped him off for a cause, baby. A rebel with a cause. Habits. So I'm seeing that some type of habits here. Now, he claimed he loved his mama dearly. Okay. Where's she been? Where is she at right now? Because usually she'd be right by his side on the red carpet. But I haven't seen her in the last couple of years. Is she okay? It speaks about a lineage. So it's like something that's in the family. Okay. Privacy, keeping it quiet, not speaking about it. That's how most toxic families are. Emotions, substance. Okay. So I see addictions here. Okay. And then self-soothing. Okay, it's almost like needing substance to soothe yourself. Moods and mother. I can't even make it up. Okay, so mama definitely showed up here. What I'm not gonna do is fool with this camera for. Okay, there go mother right there, y'all. It's tripping. This I'm not happy with this camera. Okay, this camera must be from New York. Next, okay, so this is definitely something about mother. Did mother sell him out to the highest bidder? Girl, some mamas can be trifling, girl. And then we got the Sharon, a healing. Now look at the eye. You know, I noticed I said something about his eye. Let me put that eye up there. Okay. See, that look a little bit better. And I see tears coming out of his eye. Oh, I've been sold out. Mama Combs done got paid and done dropped the boy off. We got healing powers, growth, amends, release. You know, I feel like releasing your vengeance out on people because you couldn't release yourself. You can. Most of the men don't release. I mean, when I say release your anger out on the proper channels. Like who did this to you? That's who you need to release on. Okay, who dropped you off over there? That's who you need to release on. But no, it speaks about personal development. Okay, something he developed from his past, inherited issues. Okay, need we say less? Say more? Okay, there's some type of inherent issues that he picked up. Self doubt, probably in his masculinity. I see generational trauma. Oh, no. Now, I'm starting to feel a little sad for Diddy. Okay, but like I said, what we seeing right now is what he gonna end up doing to somebody else, as we can see with the allegations. We got sensitivity, shame. Like I said, a lot of trauma, generational trauma, which still falls back from his family. And I don't want to blame everything on mother, but the mother did show up here with the moon. But father just as guilty. Where is he? Don't never mention him. Don't never see him. Ain't never cussed him out. Where is daddy? Next we got forgiveness. Superpowers. Okay. I can see how, like I said, him trying to take his power back. But he taking it back out on the feminine energy that he really want to do to mother. Now it also speaks about divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. I wanted anybody call him soft, call him all type of. I just see a bunch of names being called to him that's almost demasculating him. Okay, I'm seeing that growing up, and then a lot of pain here, a lot of tears. Okay, in his 12th house, surrender. So it's almost he surrendered to the pain. Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma. Okay, I would like to say that he's dealing with karma right now, which is going to lead to this hermit card. But again, he wants forgiveness. He wants forgiveness. Baggage, a trance state, New York trance. Come on, what is it? But there's some baggage that he's carrying. Okay, he's in a trance state, aka these substances. So it's almost like he can't even deal with his own emotions. And then when he do deal with them, he get angry. I see a lot of mood changes here. Okay, the unseen, something, and he don't show it to nobody. He act like he just such a great person. And then the fact that his identity is never solid. He constantly changing himself, changing his name, just trying to find his identity. And then change your last name to your daddy last name. Do you not know who he is? I'm going to have to pull on his daddy. But it also speaks about spiritual development, guilt, prayers, and Akashic records, which means, yeah, the Akashic records. What is that? Something from your history and your DNA. You can't really change that. That was passed down to you, inherited, something that he was inherited. Now, did it come from daddy? I just want to know. So let's get a little bit more about this hermit card. Because right now we got the Jupiter feelings. I see just, the moon energy, different planets. Like what planet are you on? It's like keeping things such a secret. Subconscious mind. Because if he had to deal with his pain, I see a lot of tears here. If he had to deal with what was going on inside of him, he would sit there and cry, bawl his eyes out, but then that'll make him feel soft, and that'll re-traumatize him, and that'll anger him, and then he'll take it out on the nearest female versus trying to take it out on whoever did it to him. But we got this hermit here. Soul searching. Give me more about this hermit when it comes to P. Diddy and these allegations. So P. Diddy trying to pull on your heartstrings right now. What do we need to know? Okay. So what we need to know about Mr. P. Diddy right now when it comes to this soul searching episode that he over here having, because he's trying to get himself together and get himself straight. It speaks about transmission. Okay, now no transmission, no car, honey. It's spreading of condition. Spreading. Now, if spreading a condition, is he spreading something that you can't get rid of? Shout out to Usher. Or is he, it speaks about influence that he have and the impact that he got on the community. Now, you got females here. Now, it says transmission when it comes to these females, given, these females right here seem like, I'm seeing vampires. Okay. Then you got the rat here. It's almost like experimental. These two females seem like some type of experiment. Something being spreaded to someone. Then we got redemption here. Absolution. Forgiveness. Again, repentance. So, the forgiveness done came out 3 times here. Now, is he asking for forgiveness? Because I see these females very sad. And yeah, he want to apologize to him. No, sir. No. Apologize with a $300 million check, baby. Okay, that's what we're saying. That's how we accept apologies moving forward. Okay, because that trauma is going to stick with them like that trauma is sticking with you. You don't get the right. And I ain't saying that whoever did it to you is right. But you don't get the right to do this to these females and then think that you're going to get some kind of forgiveness. Yes, along with that $300 million check, if you will. Anyway, the call of the night. Okay, daring, adventure, excitement. A lot going on in the nighttime. Again, with these females, we got a wolf here. We got a little tiny little kitty cat here. So I see him doing his soul searching, trying to find it in females. But then I feel like when you get caught up with him at night with substance, his mood swings, and reliving any trauma, that's when the issues come out with him. Okay, not only do the freak come out at night, but the demons come out at night as well. Followed by madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release. So I am seeing some type of ritual here. One that's poison ivy related. Okay, very poisonous to your health, baby. He's almost like a poison. Okay, because at this point, he's searching for a soul that don't exist. It's so lost. Okay, and it's so lost he can't even see no more. He's so blinded by it. So let's pull on that. What's going on with this 2 of Swords energy? The P. Diddy and these allegations. The allegations against P. Diddy. Okay. The cards that came out. I bet he feel real sorry about it now, but it's like, because when you're high, you don't really care, but then when you sober, or I'm sure he done sobered up over the last couple of days, yeah, you got to deal with that, because that's something you got to deal with. You can't just think it's going to sweep it up on the rug. You can only postpone it, okay, and then it's just going to continue to stack up on you, and then it's get to the point that, honey, your troubles are out of this world. Now, it speaks about Saturn and wisdom. It's like discipline, structure, time, responsibilities, tests. Okay, because he was not disciplined. Okay, and it seemed like he tried to have some type of structure going on, but time and his responsibility, he wasn't, coming through for his artists or anything like that. And then it seemed like now he's being tested. Okay, because we got the karma. You can't avoid karma. You cannot. Now you can try to pay your way out of it, but nah, it's going to keep on coming until you finally feel it, until you experience it. We got ambition, difficulty, restraints, grounding, practical, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, and scaffolding. So what I see with this card right here, it's like a lot of things coming out to the, from the night to the day. Okay, and it just never in a revolving circle coming around him and his world or his planet. Okay, and they coming for his gold. They coming for his minerals, baby. They coming for everything for him. Everything that he took from people is now starting to be taken from him. I mean everything. Okay, from your cookies, your goodies that was in your jar, from your money that was in your bank account, from your dignity, all this stuff that you should have healed, and you should have pressed charges against these people. But now your skeletons, your bones are coming out the closet. Okay, the older you get, you think you so invincible. You did not stop. Okay, so you built this karma up on you yourself. Okay, and it's ever evolving around him. Okay, it ain't about to stop. So for him to have those blinders on, you may have had those blinders on, but nobody else did. Okay, and for New York to come up with this law to help these women is really, it really was a good thing. It really was, because these women needed time to come out and heal and get strong enough to be able to come out and speak. It's like I can't even sit in my own thoughts. So what do I got to lose? It's like these women are being hunted from their past. Now he is too, but we're not gonna feel sorry for you because you didn't handle your business and you went on to pass it on to somebody else. Therefore, you just as bad as the person who did it to you. It speaks about irritates, puzzles. Okay, so it's like we got to put these puzzles together. I see a lot of outer space energy. Okay, we got substance again here. We got a lot of smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. We got mysteries. It's complicated, very complicated. Contradictions, lies. Okay. It's not enough medication to get rid of the bumps that you done caused, honey. You hear me? Allegedly. We got missing the mark. Requires translation. Adjust. Makes curious. Educate. Transform. Yeah, transform your life, honey. We got Aquarius, the radical. It speaks about pow pow, baby. We got that pow, explosive energy. It speaks about experimental. Okay, so it's some type of experiment that's going on here. Rational, uniqueness, liberal, electric, a group orientation. Okay, now maybe it's a group chat that's going on with the powers that be that are discussing some things when it comes to around him, because just like Bill Cosby, when that happened with Bill Cosby was able to do all this for decades, and then at one turn of the century, just one moment, everybody came out and everything was against him and they brought him down. I feel like that's what's going with him right now. That's going on with him right now. He felt like he was invincible, and then not only the people that put him up there, they're gonna bring him down. They always do. Okay, very electrical shot. Now I know we ain't doing an electric slide, is we? Nope. So it's like, yeah, there's a group check that's going on. Humanitarian, free, radical, eccentric. Very eccentric, baby. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. It speaks about diverse, futuristic, utopia. Now when I think about utopia, euphoric, astro world, I think about, honey, you so high, baby. When you get to the point that you dancing like Travis Scott on the stage, baby, that's higher than high. It's like, come on down, honey. It speaks about idiosyncratic. Idiosyncratic. Ooh, what is that, girl? Y'all gotta Google that one. It also speaks about disruptive, edgy, and detached. Again, very detached from what's going on. And I feel like some people are detached from what's going on with him. So is he gonna speak out against the people that cause trauma with him? So let's pull on Mama Combs real fast. Where is Mama Combs in all this? How does she relate back to all of this that's going on with her son Diddy? Girl, Mama Combs said, Mama Combs over there looking over her shoulder, baby, too. She's like, if they don't got Diddy, honey, they gonna come for her. Okay, it speaks about spying and deception over your shoulder, reflecting back over your shoulder. So that's some spying and deception here. Did she deceive him or not? And it speaks about a woman to 25 years old. We know Mama Cone is 3 times their age. So did she sell him out at 25? When she was 25, did she have him at 25? But it seems like she may have been in some type of trouble as well if this was her at 25. Did she sell him out at that age? But she was deceptive, looking over her shoulder. Then we got the fool because she wanted a new start. She wanted happiness and she needed to take a leap of faith forward. Very naive energy. Followed about, yes, 7 of Cups. All that glitter is not gold, Mrs. Cone. Look beyond the clouds. Okay, she needs some money improvements. So it seemed like there was some deception here, stalking, looking over her shoulder, because I feel like she played a part in his demise. Whether it's her dropping him off at some grown man at Clyde Davidson house. I don't know where she dropped him off at. Okay. But I feel like she was very naive. And then almost like she sacrificed him. Okay. Because we got the sacrifice here. It's a lot of things that's in this cup. We got that devil energy. We got somebody white face looking over the whole situation. We got the snake peeking up under here. We got a big house that's dark. It don't look like a house I would want to live in. Okay, and I see a lot of celebration, but these cups don't look good to me at all. So I see a lot of options here, and it's like she chose a different type of path or a wrong type of path. Miss Combs did. Okay, now let's see. Let's find out where his daddy at. Where's Sean Combs' daddy? Okay, because the mama had to make some decisions at a young age that she. Now, did she regret it? I feel like she was naive and young. And then growing up in New York, she probably had her own little past too. But I see right here, there was a lot of options here. She was choosing, looking for gold. And baby, the cups were not filled with nothing that she should have wanted, okay, for her life. She found out that it was a lot of devil energy and some sacrifices had to be made. So where's P. Diddy daddy at? Where your daddy at, boy? It's a simple question. Stop being so confused by where is your pappy? Who is your pappy? Who is your pappy, bro? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Ooh, okay, so what we got here, honey? Yeah, we got that Six of Swords energy. This man, I don't know if he done got on the boat and headed over to Staten Island, baby, or what he did. But it's like boat or over water travel, turn the boat out of troubled water into calmer water. So he probably left New York. But I do see somebody here in a boat. Okay, we got somebody steering the boat, and then we got somebody covered up in the boat, and then we got a child next to him. To this person covered up. And now, if I'm not mistaken, that looked like they could possibly be his mom that's covered up, torn. And then P. Diddy standing beside her as the man. But then we got this man right here that's steering the boat. And this person is with his swords here. It's like this person is coming out of troubled times and trying to get into better times, and probably end up getting into a situation that, you know, almost like a kid that lived in a neighborhood, bad neighborhood, and instead of him going to a safe place, he turned to gangs, and you know that's not going to turn out right or good at all. So it seems like he's moved. The father tried to get out of a tough situation, okay, out of this sword situation, and then we got this Knight of Wands, and again it speaks about a young man to 25 years old with some type of important letter, okay. He got his armor on, and it's like he's not moving fast, but he's on the move with the Knight of Wands. And then Daddy probably was a hoe too. Okay. Then next we got Justice. So Daddy could have been locked up, legal situation or documents. Probably. Oh, Daddy would probably was Daddy somebody that's from another country and got exported? What'd you call it when you get sent back over to your country? It's like a legal situation, a document, the police finding out the truth in the situation, matters affecting the balance. So is Daddy in prison? Okay, because we do got Justice here. Followed by the King of Swords, which is the father card for sure. It all speaks of a man over 25 years old, brown eyes, brown hair, cold, abrasive, demands respect. Okay, probably got caught with a gun charge too. So Daddy, like he might be in jail and got deported. Okay, where your daddy from? Africa? Where your daddy got sent to? Okay, because I'm seeing the prison system. I'm seeing some type of jail time. But it seems like Daddy wasn't, because with this Six of Swords energy, Daddy could have possibly been causing sword energy, causing conflict, especially for him to show up with his sword at the end. But it seems like Mama got her sword up too. See, Mama got her sword up at a young age. Daddy, they probably met at a young age, probably around the age of 25, under the age of 25. Okay, but now seeing Daddy still mad and and harsh and abrasive. Okay, could be in the jail system. Okay, dad is still locked up in New York State Pen. All right. Why is this King of Swords here? Give me more about the father, P. Diddy's father. Okay. P. Diddy's father is talking about being, essential energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, very childish, masculinity, a distinct. It speaks about self-sufficient, heartbeat, father. And I can't make that up. It's a father at the end right there. Girl, I'm not gonna deal with it. My camera letting me down. Okay, we got Taurus energy here. So it's like a bombshell. It's like earthy, practical, productive, fertile. Okay, so it's like daddy pump and dump. Okay, right. It seemed like when the mama was young too. I feel like the mama probably was well under 25. Possession, tendency, loyal, patient, deliberate, very deliberate. A bull, that bull energy with with the Taurus energy also speaks about Neptune and dreams, imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, universal love, vision, meditation, spirituality, empathy, fantasy, escapism, the ether, confusion, veil, magic. Okay, baby left that man, probably left Pete in there when he was sleeping. We got conjunction, empowerment, combines with, enhances strength, join forces with. So the dad gonna join forces with somebody, activate, intensifies, authorize, aliens with. I'm sorry, allies with, concentrates. Girl, is he in a concentration camp? Saturate, overrides, overwhelmed. Yeah, he said he had to go to pick up some milk, baby. He ain't never come back. But I'm just saying that the father here, you know, at the thing, he was very masculine energy. Okay, I'm seeing that also he was that Taurus energy, very bull-like, very bull-headed. And then we got with the Neptunes, it's like putting a veil over somebody's eyes. Okay, and causing confusion. Followed by the conjunction card, empowerment, which speaks about being overwhelmed. And then he's like joined forces with, and he's allies with somebody here. P. Diddy's life is so confusing. I see why he keep them shades on. He can't even. It's so much trauma, generational trauma that was passed down to him, and then he just passed it on down to these females. Okay, and it says masculine and feminine, so it's not like he don't pick and choose. I mean he pick and choose, I guess, which way he gonna swing, which way the pentacle gonna swing, and it's so many secrets, so many cycles, so much trauma being passed down from generation to generation. And it seems like Diddy had the audacity trying to protect his kids from it, but at the same time still doing it. It's like, what about these people kids? What about Cassie kids? Okay, what about, he's like he's trying his hardest to protect his children, but how much when Kim Porter is no longer here, and they said allegedly because of you. But okay, so this reading has gone long enough with P Diddy. Okay, it's so much generational curses, so much generational trauma that has been passed down to him. He don't know if he coming or going. And the simple fact that he's constantly doing something, constantly out here in these streets in New York and doing things, it's like he was given the privilege to be able to do that. He was given some type of empowerment to do this to certain people, and now it's to the point that it was getting out of control. That now karma has come back to bite him in the butt. Okay, and he just got to take it. So that's gonna be the reading for Mr. P Diddy, Sean Puffy Comb, Mr. Love. Catch me on the next reading. I'll talk to you later. Bye.